I've been really mad at CC2. From previous fighting games they've dropped, it has not only disappointed me, but also a whole group of gamers, various Demon Slayer enthusiasts, and the whole entire anime fandom itself. CC2 does make gorgeous games, makes amazing cinematics, but fails in other areas and departments to where not only the community, but general public have clowned me and clowned CyberConnect2 for even indulging in making these games the way they do. Everybody knows, when Naruto to Boruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections released, and the state it did, I knew the Naruto IP was possibly going to be done for a while, and my heart sank. It shattered. Fast forward 2 years later, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Hinokami Chronicles 2 got revealed. And I'll be honest, I was already scared to hop back into another CC2 game, but Demon Slayer 1 was so much fun. However, it was ridiculed with problems like no other, and literally I just fell off from it. Fast forward to currently July 31st, 2025. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Hinokami Chronicles 2 might be the actual best anime game CC2 has made since Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. By the way, I think that's the peak of the series. Y'all know that Ratatouille meme? It's hitting like that right now for me. Demon Slayer 2 is a game under Sega's publishing that made CC2 lock in better than before. I can confidently say that even though Demon Slayer 2 isn't perfect, the game itself is one of the best packages and experience I've ever had in a CC2 game. Demon Slayer 2 not only feels like another anime game, but a cultivation of the last 15 years of CC2's best of fighting games and evolve what they do best. Enter my Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Hinokami Chronicles 2 review, and why I tell you that this is probably one of the best anime games in the last decade. Lock in, hit the like button, sub up, and we gonna get ready for this amazing ride. Let's get it. Shout out to Sega for providing the review code for Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba the Hinokami Chronicles 2. I'm currently playing Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Hinokami Chronicles 2 on a PC build rocking a GTX 4060 Ti with over 32GB of RAM installed. And the PC version of this game is beautiful. It has beautiful options. Turn on the game, I instantly saw how CC2 does really well in making sure the game is optimized pretty well. The game has various quality options and visualization customization to VSync, to anti-aliasing, and to change the glare and resolution. Pretty much, you could do anything that you might want to change with this anime game. Heads up though, with most anime games, everyone plays them on PlayStation 5 first. Hence Sony, PlayStation, anime. That's the culture. But I'm thoroughly surprised how good the PC version of this game is as well. And yes, if people ask, you can switch whatever monitor the game is on. Also, when you tap out the game, it doesn't just play in the background, but seamlessly opens back up when you open it. For me, this is a godsend. In Demon Slayer 2, you're presented with beautiful art as you browse through the game's main menu. It's not animated like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storms, but the artwork pops out and transitions flawlessly. In Demon Slayer 2, you have 5 game modes: Story Mode, Versus Mode, Online Match, the Path of the Demon Slayer, and Training Paths. Starting off, Path of Demon Slayer lets you play the major events of the original Hinokami Chronicles. To me, it's beautifully done because it recaps the first game, so before someone asks, if you didn't play the first game, you don't need to play Demon Slayer 1, just make sure you play the game to get the full gist of the events of Demon Slayer's first arcs. For now, I do want to focus on one of my favorite game modes with replayability I think I've ever seen in a CC2 game in a long time: Training Paths. In this mode, you can go under training with various different Hashiras, and they all have different difficulty levels: beginner, intermediate, and expert. I was surprised to have a deep realization that CC2 might have learned from Dragon Ball FighterZ and made this mode even better in this case, because it's pretty much a glorified arcade mode, but with unlockables. In this mode, you can strategically find yourself replaying it over and over again and trying out different paths, because each path has different unlockables to character arts or badges, even costumes for your online profile as well, and even colors, voice lines, and many other things. The beauty of this game mode is that you can customize your characters or your teams with gear. These give different attributes to speed, damage, or health increase, or recovery. And the strategic part is if you're really stuck, you're not really good at the combat mechanics, you can have gear to help you beat those harder tasks in the game. When you choose a path, they'll tell you like the specific battle conditions that they want it to be won, or battle conditions that will give you a bonus if you do them correctly. Some tasks either comes with win with the ultimate or win with certain amounts of health. Doing those bonuses will lock you even more rewards as you progress. In terms of Demon Slayer 1, this already solves the
there ain't nothing to do after you beat the story mode
allegations. Demon Slayer 2 does something very similar to one of my favorite fighting games of all time right now, and that goes to Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. Every character in the game has mastery. Mastery starts from level 1 to level 99. You can 100% unlock new outfits playing with your favorite characters, and more characters you play, and everything in between. The Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles 2 story, takes the best element from the library and expansive past of CC2. The biggest problem with CC2 story mode in the past was that it feels like everyone was made to move at a set pace, or it can feel like padding. Like you couldn't run in open areas, it was so... Anyway, they fixed this. You can now run in the story mode in some parts. In the story mode, each characters have different abilities for a specific task in the story, and you play out many inspired events from Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, the anime, and manga. This makes every character you play in story feel really unique in going through different story elements and beats. The coolest thing about CC2's story mode is how side quest is handled. All side quests early on at least are handled heavily in the same area. This is different from how Naruto was because you have to backtrack so much and walk to whole different environments just to accomplish a certain task. This just keeps the flow of everything very intact and with the curry story punishing of the environment or where you at in the story. Collecting items in story mode can give you unlockables and costumes for various characters, and there's always replayability in the offline modes. The story mode to me is so unique because it has various mini games and actions on multiple varying difficulty layers that you can come back to later. This is an anime game at the best of quality to me right now. My only complaint about the story mode is the quick time events, aka QTEs. In Demon Slayer 2 compared to Naruto Storm early on, they are way more tame compared to the craziness or the chaoticness of past anime games. Many of them are just too easy with just one button and a hit in a direction. I want my crazy QTEs like this back. However, I can understand because QTEs can distract from the visuals, but that's a small gripe, but I digress. Remember when I said this game's not perfect? I was talking about the online. Number 1, the game does not have crossplay or rollback netcode. If you play anime arena fighters, you know they're still behind in terms of general fighting games in those regards. However, I'm judging the netcode based off the best that they've done with this game, and to be honest, it is some of the best of CC2's netcode. The netcode is pretty much on par with Naruto Storm connections. It works really well when you have people that have pretty good connections. Now, I don't want to overgas it, overglaze it, because we're in early access with content creators, and that's a whole different ball game versus when everybody's on the game and the servers are being stress tested live. It's a solid good out of 10 when it works for delay-based netcode. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The loan line has lobbies, it has the player match and spectating mode, all the features that most anime games do not have day one. This game is a complete package in all regards. That being said, I cannot believe CC2 cooked this hard with Demon Slayer 2. I always make this joke on Twitter, when it comes to CyberConnect2, the second game of their series never sucks. It's always some goated or pretty fun time in some areas, and then when we get down the road, we find things we don't like about the gameplay and meta, but from the general product out the gate that I'm playing right now, this is a very, very amazing anime game, and I honestly recommend it to everybody. At the end of the day, my honest review of this game is that even though it's not perfect, it is a way above exceptional package for anime game standards. I'm giving Demon Slayer 2 a solid 9 out of 10. If you guys enjoyed the review and you want more guides, tips, gameplays, and streams of Demon Slayer and everything fighting game else in between, please make sure you subscribe to Avataryaya, and remember, God loves you, and you guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace, and I'm out. Also, for the people here that's going, this could have been another $30, $40, or $50 update. This gameplay is completely different. I'll touch on this in other videos. This game could not have been an update. This is a way better game than the first one in my honest opinion already. That is all.
Let's see who's stronger.